Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel. So of course, as you could tell from the title, my Victoria Beckham order finally arrived. I think in my past two videos I was complaining about how long things were taking to get to me. I still have not received my Dolce & Gabbana order, and I still also have not received my Dior order. I'm not gonna lie, just a tad bit annoyed, but there must be something going on, whether it's weather, maybe workers, I don't know, whatever the case may be. I understand, shit happens. Yes, I'm annoyed, but I also get it. It will get here when it gets here. But my Victoria Beckham foundation drops are here, and I'm so excited to finally be able to put this foundation on my face. It's a pricey one, just like a concealer, so I feel like we kind of were expecting for this to be next. At least I was. All right, without further ado, let's get started. All right, I did put a tiny bit of my Refi lip gloss just to give it a little bit of moisture to my lips. The temperature has dropped a tiny bit here in the mornings, and my skin is not happy about it. So yeah, the foundation drops with TFC 8 retails for $110. $110, which is what I paid. It's a luminous light coverage. So I went with shade number 5. And I think the reason why I went with shade number 5, because I did swatch it at the back of my hand when I received it in the mail yesterday. And it seems like it might be a tiny bit light, very similar to the Natasha Denona. I think my reasoning when I ordered it was, once I lose some of the tan, some of the color that I have from summer, I want this to work. I don't want it to be too dark to where I need to add something lighter so that I can make it work, especially because it's $110. Shade number 6 seemed like it could definitely work right now with my current skin tone, but not so much during winter. I think that's why I went for shade number 5, which is described as a light with neutral warm undertones. And number 6 is a light medium with neutral warm undertones. I think I would have been able to make both of them work. Number 5 is what I went with. Okay, there's a lot of information here. So the new gold standard in Skin First foundation. Experience breathable serum-like coverage with a buildable natural free finish. Powered by the skin cell rejuvenating breakthrough of Augustine Bader's TFC 8. Flexible in feel, this minimalist formula melts effortlessly into the skin, instantly perfecting, while proprietary skincare actives improve your complexion over time. So I want to say the claims are very similar for the concealer, which is also with Augustine Bader, even though for some it doesn't make it okay, and I get it, is why the price tag is up there, because her concealer I believe is like what, $68? If the price is incorrect, I'll put it somewhere. Augustine Bader and the TFC 8 product that they put in there is the reason why the price is what it is. Have you seen how much Augustine Bader skincare stuff is? I don't think there is one thing under $100. It says buildable light to medium coverage. Okay, it was made in Italy, and you get an ounce. Let me get some primers on, come back, and we can start applying it to the face. Okay, yesterday was hair wash day. I pretty much have all pink now. The dye did bleed, and it did get into the other pieces of blonde that I have in my hair, but you know what? It's perfectly okay, and I kind of already knew that was gonna happen. I mean, I play with my hair throughout the video a lot anyways, and I mostly know this, one, because I'm very aware of it, 2, I have definitely seen 1 or 2 comments of people complain about it. It is what it is. The day after hair wash day, I usually play with it a lot more, so if that bothers you, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, so for primers, I ran into the Rhode Skin Glazing Milk. Then I went in to the Danessa Myricks Balm Powder in my T-zone, the one that has the little pearlescent glow. The texture of this reminds me a lot of the Westman Atelier Drop Fountain. What is it called? The Westman Atelier. So I have a feeling the consistency is going to feel serum-like and very hydrating. So I want to make sure my T-zone is good to go. And then I did go in to this Cell Rejuvenating Priming Moisturizer again, a collaboration with Augustine Bader. So yeah, that must be the skincare that she uses. Okay, so here is the component. I do enjoy her packaging. It's very simple, very straight to the point, and I feel like her base products are this one where you know that it's like skincare kind of product. Okay, and here it is. On the top it has VB and it's blue, and then the back it does have information. Shade is on the bottom. It does have that little ball, so usually indicates that you should shake this before using it. Now, high elevation, when I swatched it yesterday, I did lose some product. It's kind of annoying. That's one of my biggest pet peeves, living at high altitude, but hopefully it won't spew out this time. See. No, yeah, there it is. It's spewing out. Do you see it? It's so annoying. All right, I'm gonna do a swatch here so you can see the shade. So I think like it's not too light. Yeah, but I feel like once I blend it out, it does look a little bit lighter, but we'll see once it sits on my skin for a minute if it kind of blends into everything and doesn't look too light, because I feel like I can definitely make the tone that I got for the Natasha Denona work. So yeah, but do you see like how it just looks almost very like hydrating, like a very wet formula. And I do have blemishes going on here thanks to hormones. Atflow did make an appearance today. Yeah, okay. I also feel like perimenopause has just been really messing everything, and how I usually feel my skin acts, it's not doing that. I'm not one that usually has issues with blemishes. Most of the time my blemishes only come around when it's close to that time of the month, but I've had this going on, I want to say it's been now a month and a half since I really noticed it. Like usually it goes away and then comes back when it's around that time. This is the Makeup Forever 109 brush, but this, it has not gone away for the past month and a half, so I'm 100% sure that it's my perimenopause and my hormones just being out of whack right now. It is what it is. It's not a big deal. Okay, definitely lightweight. Definitely feels like a very hydrating kind of foundation, like it has skincare in it. Honestly, I think I've said my opinion about skincare and makeup before. Like, I do my own skincare. I don't need it in my makeup, and I'd rather not have it in my makeup because I feel like that can definitely not affect but change the formula of a foundation. Like, if it didn't have the skincare, sometimes I wonder if it would perform better. I also feel that because it does have skincare, maybe it will expire sooner. I don't know. So right off the bat, it looks beautiful. It looks very natural. I'll be able to tell more on this side if it covers this, but I like what I see. Yeah, skin looks very, very pretty. I burnt myself here, so there's a little bit of dry skin on top of the healing skin, and it is clinging a tiny bit to that, but not too much. Yeah, skin looks good. Skin looks really healthy. All right, I'm gonna do this side. Finally have to pour out some because I used what was spewing out. Yeah, high elevation can be annoying. All right, let's see what it does on this side and if it helps with these blemishes. I will say it right now, if you're a full coverage kind of girly, this is not for you. Clean girl aesthetic vibes. And from what I keep hearing, that's going away now. Not for me. I don't like putting too much when it comes to base products. I just don't. But everyone is different, right? So for me, the clean girl aesthetic is for life. I don't care if it's out of style, I will keep rocking it. I do have some of Victoria Beckham's brushes, but I did not buy. Well, so this one here, which I want to say might be one of my favorites. This is number 12. You can use this for foundation, but I use this mostly for cream, contour, and bronzer. So also creamer liquid blush. I'll probably use it today with her blush. Yeah. Oh, okay, so here it is. This is, maybe, let me bring you in closer. Okay. I think the chin looks decent. I mean, it didn't get covered 100%, but with a little bit of like green color corrector, it should tone down the redness. But other than that, I feel like my skin looks very healthy. A natural glow. Yeah, it's reminding me a lot of the Westman. I do really enjoy that. It's been a minute since I've used it. I mostly gravitate towards it around when it's the colder months, just because it's so hydrating and my skin needs the hydration. So I'll be interested to see how it performs. And I probably won't do a check-in. I'll do the end of the day and how it looks on my phone camera. Let me apply the rest of my makeup, come back, and we can end this video. Okay, I'm about to powder, but I wanted to show you what the skin looks like. I think it's been about 10 minutes. So it's had time to sit on my skin, just start blending in with everything. I did go into the Victoria Beckham, the concealer pen. Alum one. This is a beautiful formula. Again, it's with Augustine Bader, so yes, it's pricey. I did also go into the Victoria Beckham Contour Stick in Travertine, and I just panned this. I have the shade Marble, or else I would repurchase it. Went into the Westman drops for my liquid bronzer. I think it's the second, or it's the second lightest shade. And the Victoria Beckham water tint blush. Coral is the shade. And here it is. So very skin-like, very pretty. It gives you that natural glow. And I wouldn't say that it completely dries. It almost feels like you have a face cream on. Not a thick one, a thin one that sinks into the skin. The swatch, I blended it out, and as you can see, it just looks like this is the area. This has nothing, and then this is the area. It just looks healthy, right? Like it has a natural glistening, not even glow. It's just, it looks healthy is the best way I could describe it. So I wanted to show you what everything looks like before I go in and powder. If you're somebody who doesn't wear powder, I think you would be okay. I don't know, honestly. We'll have to wait and see. All right, my loves, here is the makeup finished. I think everything looks beautiful. Okay, so I powdered with the Fenty Under Eye Powder in Rose Quartz Makeup Forever Loose Powder for the rest of my face. Laura Mercier bronzer. I'm pretty sure it's the second lightest shade. Ravi Beauty blush in Daydream, the pretty peachy shade. And then NARS Climax mascara, Gucci brow pencil, Benefit brow gel. For the eyes, I did go in to this palette from Victoria Beckham. She has revamped her palettes since, so I don't even know if Tweed is the color story I have. It's still available, but you can find something very similar to the ones that she launched for the revamp. And then I did use the Patrick Ta Shimmery Shadow Duo. I forget the exact shade, but I always let you know shades down below. And then the Sugar and Spite palette from Blim Bunny. I went into, it's like a pastel, like blue-green in the inner corner. And I think that just looks so pretty. For the lips, I have on Dominique Cosmetics lip liner in Soft Brownie and the Victoria Beckham Cheek Tint. I use it as a lip tint and I think it looks beautiful. And then Simi Haze highlighter, and that's it. That's all I have on my face. Right now it is currently 1:22 and I finished applying the base around noon. So a little over an hour of this being on my face. And I think it looks beautiful. I think everything looks beautiful. It looks like it's been freshly applied. There's no wear on the foundation. At least I don't feel like I see any. Well, let me scooch one out. I know that there are some people who really do not like Victoria Beckham. Just like there are some people who really do not like Natasha Denona. And that's fine, but for me, everything that I have tried from Victoria Beckham Beauty, I've loved. I've thought it's beautiful. Now, is it always worth the money that she charges? No, I don't think so. But she does have a couple of sales throughout the year. She also offers every so often free shipping, which is nice, especially when you don't meet the minimum requirement to get free shipping. Yeah, so for me, I have a feeling I'm really gonna like this foundation. Real quick, I do want to compare swatches of the Victoria Beckham and the Westman because I feel like not exactly the same, but they're similar. Or at least they might be similar. Now, of course, Westman does not have Augustine Bader working with her. So here's the Victoria Beckham shade Light 5. The Westman I have in shade 4. Atelier 4. And for this one, you really have to make sure that you shake it as well. Because if not, nothing but oil comes out when you try to squeeze it. I think the Westman might be a tiny bit more, maybe oil-based. Okay, so I feel like the Victoria Beckham, it feels more serum-like. And I feel like the Westman, it's just, it could also be that it's been sitting there. But you can see that they're both like a hydrating formula. I would say the Westman is a little more hydrating than the Victoria Beckham. Not in a bad way, but just like in the summer, I do wear it from time to time, but I have to really keep in mind what primers I'm using, what powder I'm using, just to make sure that it stays good throughout the time that I'm wearing it. So if you have super oily skin, I think you might be able to make this Victoria Beckham work for you. Okay. I hope that little comparison helped in case you were wondering, because when I saw this, I definitely thought of the Westman foundation. Okay, that's it. I'm done. All right, my love. So it's actually the next day. My husband got home yesterday, the day that I filmed like my very first impressions for this foundation, and I just forgot. Got upstairs to get ready for bed, jumped in the shower and forgot to record. It is 8:30 and for today, I finished applying the foundation at 12:15. So here is what it looks like. And no lie, it looks like I just applied this. Please ignore this blemish. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I did change the concealer, RMS concealer, and I used the same powders. It looks good. It looks really good. Now this is just a first impressions, so I will definitely keep using this Victoria Beckham foundation drops, but so far so good. And honestly, I already knew that I was going to enjoy this. It sucks that it's $110, but I have so many foundations that I doubt I will actually go through it. So, okay, that concludes this wear test, and I'll send you on off to outro Mary. All right, my loves, thank you so much for being here. I love and appreciate every single one of you, all the comments, all the likes. If you use my links to shop, it all truly means so much to me. I hope you enjoyed the video. I know that Victoria Beckham is a pricey brand and it's not worth it for everybody, so I'm leaving that up to you. I purchased this because I really wanted to try it. I really love the concealer. Even though it's pricey, I really do love it. So I hope this helped you in some way. whatever questions, whatever thoughts, whatever you wanted to know about this foundation. Hopefully I helped you make the decision on whether this is something for you or it isn't. But in no way, shape, or form am I pressuring you or telling you that you need to go run and buy this. It's $110. That is crazy. Again, I love you all. With that being said, do not forget to give the video a big thumbs up. And also don't forget to click the subscribe button if you haven't already. And I will see you all on my next video. Bye.